To continue, please initiate Titanfall.
We've almost secured victory, but the insurgents aren't far behind. Let's stay on top and shut them down.
Okay, so you're definitely recording now.
Yes, I am. See,
Right.
that's the best intro ever.
Yeah.
Wow. Titanfall, David. Titanfall.
Indeed. The Titans definitely fell.
They did on people's heads from occasion.
That was only you. Which
Well,
was quite impressive, I'll admit that.
Yeah, I'm an impressive person.
No, but the game is.
Wow. What did you think of the beta? Or beta, as I should say.
No, you should say beta. I don't know, really. It was very much a beta.
Well,
I
actually,
didn't really have any problems with it.
backtrack slightly.
Yeah.
Was it a game that you were interested in or excited for to begin with?
It was a game I was watching, sort of. Just because it looked impressive, and it's a very different idea to any that have been done before. Sort of, again.
Are you saying mechs are a new idea?
No, but it's a more basic mech game than, say, Mech Commander or any of those ones.
Hawken.
Yeah. But still quite impressive looking as well. So
I was excited for it. I was
Yeah.
looking forward to it. It's pre-ordered, etc., etc. It was the moment in which was all my blind faith in vain.
yeah. See, I didn't have quite so much blind faith. I haven't pre-ordered it yet.
Yeah.
But after having played the beta, I probably will. So that worked.
Yeah. Well, I had one game, and that was enough to make a significant impression on me of this is fun. Instantaneous fun. Without even realising what's going on.
Yeah.
And
My-
I enjoyed how accessible it
unfortunately-
was. Sorry.
My unfortunate main point will be, or main issue with the game will be the lack of single player. As much fun as I had with that, the beta, the multiplayer, which admittedly was quite fun and at times insane, it's still, I still like a well-told story, and a well-told story with giant mechs would be awesome.
It will be a flaw.
But it's the weirdest thing, because the training that you do in the beginning has you jump out of your mech to open a door for it to then walk through. When is that ever really going to be a part of the multiplayer that we played in the beta?
Well, additional reading has led to, or has shown, other things.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there'll be other things. I'm expecting some game type like Reach's Invasion, where it's more storied multiplayer game type, but hopefully a little bit more in depth than Invasion. Or they could just do co-op style firefight.
Actually, now that I think about it a little bit more, it being only multiplayer doesn't bother me so much because it's a really good multiplayer.
It is a very impressive
I would rather it not. They had not, the trap a lot of people are doing these days of let's make a good game and then they tack on a multiplayer.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to go back to the single player games and then the multiplayer games. Because I feel a lot of them these days compromise on one when they achieve both.
Yeah. But then, really, when you think about it, the most multiplayer game we've, or probably you've ever played then, was Halo 3. And for me, it was Reach. And both had impressive single players as well as multiplayers.
I'll give it that
Yeah.
it did sustain a good year of my entertainment just messing around in the campaign.
Yeah.
Well, another little flaw for me anyway, it being multiplayer only, is the fact that it was great fun playing. It was fun, but it was funner when I was playing it with you, and Like most
Oh, yeah.
most multiplayer games, it's fun to play with friends, and I'm sure like you make new friends and all that, and you'll meet some fun people. But for the moment, I don't have enough friends on the platform I'm gonna get it, which is gonna. It's not really a fault of the game. It's a fault of me not having many friends or having cheap friends.
Oh, they're not all cheap. Well, yeah. No,
You've thought about it and realised,
a
yes,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, if well, when I do get Titanfall, 'cause I'm going to, I think it is going to break my cardinal rule of not really, talking to other people on the internet. You know me, I'm incredibly unsociable, so yeah.
Yeah, well,
But because we don't have many people with ones, we're going to need it. So
but hopefully this game will encourage. They're clearly marketing the hell out of it, and it's good. They're trying to make it a console mover.
yeah, it is kind of surprising that it wasn't a release day title, really, because it would have made people buy it.
It's true, but had it released at that point, it wouldn't have been ready by their timeline.
No,
So you gotta go with that. I think we're diverging a little bit. But
yeah, no, the beta, just on the beta, it worked well. I didn't feel underpowered as a pilot, and I didn't feel particularly overpowered as a Titan. So
I must commend it for being very accessible. As I said, that first game, after running in and dying like 2 times, it all fitted together, and I worked out what I was doing, and I got on with it.
yeah,
It just makes sense and sort of flows very naturally.
yeah, it really does. To be honest, the only tiny complaint I had was that at this point, the whole trying to blow up the transports at the end, or trying to get onto the transports at the end, didn't really have any impact on the game at all. But I'm assuming that will change.
I tell you what did have an impact: not getting on the ship and dying a brutal death.
But yeah, then it was quite fun to then, as in other games, be able to then watch.
It's true. It's true. The spectating is pretty.
Yeah,
I wonder if it has a spectating function actually, because it's got the death cams and that
yeah,
spectating aspect, and
doesn't surprise me really.
it is a thing for games these days. I'm not saying a full blown theatre mode, but
No, but then the one is very well designed or somewhat well designed for taking videos, isn't it? So
yes,
it may not
just
need a theater mode.
true.
I don't know. The beta again. We're getting kind of off topic of just the beta because
It leads to many things though, because
yeah.
it's sort of the prologue to something greater.
Oh yeah. Well, when they show a little bit more of it, it will be very interesting. I'm sure.
I have done some additional reading, but I'm reluctant to discuss at this point because might as well wait till the game comes out in a
Yeah.
handful of weeks' time.
Is it really? Is it really that short?
It's mid-March. Can't remember the exact day.
So really, this beta isn't so much a beta as it is a demo because they can't be changing much before it comes out in March.
Well, by them making it open to everyone is to stress test and to basically see
Yeah.
how well it copes at full capacity.
True. Yeah.
The game itself is probably locked down, but the networking,
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
I mean, it's
And I
cloud,
suppose
isn't it? So
little tweaks and stuff, can't you, to like weapons and titans and things. Yeah.
oh yeah, there's always the day one update
Yeah.
that a lot of people like to implement.
Yeah.
Well, should we talk a little bit more in depth regarding the different classes and the game types?
Well, that was again an interesting thing to me. Was there weren't really any classes. You could make, or eventually once we leveled up enough, you could make basically what you want.
Yeah. Well, there's
Um,
there's Titan
all
classes
it-
to a degree.
Ah, yeah, I suppose, yeah. But even then, with only the one Titan, it was all variations on a theme.
Yes.
You either had a big guy with a machine gun, a big guy with a cannon, or a big guy with a rocket launcher.
Unless you manage to get one of the others.
Yeah, which I think we are still assuming were just burn cards.
Maybe.
Which again is an interesting
The burn cards are
choice.
definitely an interesting idea.
Yeah,
It does keep a slight spontaneous nature to the game. Of there is a chance that some guy who you'll turn around the corner and face a guy who won't be wielding a normal gun, but instead
Yeah.
some giant behemoth that shoots fire.
yeah. I'd quite like to know in the actual game how many burn cards will be allowed to keep.
What do you think there'll be a set size of your deck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well, they
to
couldn't
what?
just-
To force you to
they
use them,
wouldn't.
basically.
yeah. They wouldn't just let you keep acquiring them, would they?
I imagine not. I imagine there is a cap.
And it would encourage people to play more if they had to play to get them. Because
Yes.
I didn't really see how we earned them, so I assumed it was by winning matches. But
I'll tell you what, though, you did earn weapon attachments for getting challenges with those weapons.
yeah,
So there is other levels of customizability,
yeah,
at least on that level. And your appearance did change dependent on sort of
There's
your primary
mainly
weapon,
the primary weapon. Yeah,
which does help sort of indicate, I guess, a class. Because
Yeah.
obviously, assault rifle, you're one appearance. If you've got a sniper, you're another, and so on.
but I liked the fact that the appearance was purely aesthetic. It didn't affect your gameplay at all, really.
Yes, well, there isn't many games that.
Yeah,
Going back to its accessibility, though, controls are good. The moving, just the pilot navigation is tremendous.
yeah. They could teach Assassin's Creed.
Oh, I can think of a few more.
Rerunning.
I can think of a few more games
Yeah, but
where it isn't just a button pressing mess.
yeah,
I have to say, I think I'm leaning towards that's how I like to play: scaling the roofs, running around.
or with your Titan just in follow mode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
what.
was again something that was somewhat impressive was the AI for the Titans. The AI for the drones or whatever they were called was kind of crap. Grunts.
Well, again, from additional reading, I have learned that it may not have been so evident, but there's different classes of drones that do different
Yeah.
things and have different abilities. I.e.,
Yeah. I did see one sit down at one of the points that we were at. Whatever game type it was we played last.
yeah, the grunts tend to guard and
Yeah.
assist, whereas the spectres can actually use some pilot abilities to a degree. I believe they can. Well, they can cloak for a start, and I believe they can scale buildings. So,
I know there's a challenge for hacking them.
yes,
We should probably try.
yes, and then I
I
believe
know.
they follow you.
I don't know. I only think I saw one 3 times. Once when I was in a Titan and I just blew them up. I wasn't really paying much attention to what I was shooting. It was just sort of like,
No, you're definitely right. Having the Titan in guard mode, follow mode or guard mode, and just running around the rooftops and it basically clearing the way below me. I did enjoy
Yeah.
that. I did enjoy using the sniper as well. I
all
mean,
the weapons were pretty well designed.
yeah, again, very easy to use.
Yeah.
I mean, this has got nothing to do with the fact that I'm kind of crap with the Titan.
I think we all are at the moment. It's again, it's an interesting idea.
It's probably my
But then I
Usual.
got quite a few Titan kills with Titans. So,
yes.
although to go back to my favorite thing, I did love riding the Titans.
Ferrying yourself about on the back of
No.
Henleys or boarding enemies?
Rodeoing as they call it.
Uh-huh.
The amount of Titans I killed just in the 10 matches we played. I don't think it was much more than that. Yeah, the amount of Titans I killed just by rodeoing was fun.
See, I like riding the friendlies.
Yeah, and I think that'll work better with different classes. And maybe if they change where you are when you're riding a friendly to when you are when you're riding an enemy, because it didn't really give you much sort of scope to shoot anyone from the back of the Titan. It was more
You
you were
can
being carried somewhere.
you can deploy grenades, however.
Yeah.
But to be honest, if the Titan was engaged, you would jump off anyway.
Oh yeah, you'd be killed instantly, but
So
you'd have to jump off.
I quite like the tactical nature of, again, the burn cards and just the deployment of the Titans. That the initial Titanfall has a devastating attack, so sometimes it's better to keep it up in the sky
Yeah.
until a key moment, and then just bring it in the middle of a battlefield and just decimate the field.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be an option for a rapid deployment as a skill or something, so that you can basically just use it as a quick bomb.
I'm quite looking forward to, again, after additional reading and seeing some of the or teasers of other levels.
Yeah.
Like, there's one hinting at basically height of taking the Titans, not limiting them to basically the ground, but they can go up on things as well. That idea interests me greatly
Yeah.
because
I did think it was odd that the Titans couldn't jump, especially considering that was such a big part of the pilot there.
that's the thing. The main distinction is the Titans are on the ground, the pilots are almost in the air to a degree.
Yeah.
Like, the top of buildings are safe, so to take that away, I think, will be an interesting idea.
Another thing I noted when we were playing was I do want to see other vehicles, because there was very clearly in the training a tank.
As in other
I want
vehicles you
to
can
see
drive.
a Titan. No, I just want to see a Titan punching a tank.
Okay.
I think that would be awesome. And yeah, if you could drive it, all well and good. But just even maybe not even punching it, just grabbing hold of the barrel of the cannon and ripping the whole top off as a melee finishing move or something like that. I can see so many things that they could do with the Titan that I hope they do.
Yeah, there's a lot of room for scope. Even if it's not in this game, I'm sure a sequel will happen.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I mean, there's a lot of room for scope.
Yeah,
especially visually.
And they've
as
clearly thought about it already as well, because the whole thing of having a Titan rip the pilot out of an enemy Titan and throw him.
Yes.
That's a fantastic inclusion.
Yes. To see your comrade in arms get ripped and ragdolled into the lamppost is tremendous.
That's another one I have to pull off yet, though. I haven't done that yet.
I've
had it done to me, but I haven't done it yet.
I have.
Yeah.
But then I like to go in for the punch, because I get desperate, because I'm rubbish. And it's like, no, I'm going down.
Yeah, it was quite odd. I didn't really enjoy meleeing with Titan. I tended to miss quite a bit.
A punch to a back of a Titan is very satisfying, because it knocks them over pretty badly. I will be interested to see if the actual game looks any better as well. Because, I mean, other betas,
Yeah.
because, you know, it's just an online thing. Usually they're a little bit stripped down.
Yeah. It was
Because,
also quite a small installation, considering.
yeah, I'm not saying it looks bad. But
No, that was going to be my point. Is as much as I can see what you're saying and I somewhat agree, it didn't look bad.
It looks... Again, I'd be interested to see what the 360 version looks like as well, seeing as it's another company making it and it's on a lower quality platform in terms of performance. Even the PC, or what does the full spec PC version look like?
Yeah, that would be quite impressive to see.
Because as it looks like a really good current gen game. It doesn't have that next gen sort of gloss to me.
No, but then
Then I am a visual snob.
Yeah,
to some degree.
yeah, a little bit.
So
But then I haven't really seen a game that I would say has the next gen visual gloss, as you call it. The closest I would say was Assassin's Creed 4. Looked fantastic.
I don't know. Dead Rising 3, you saw it and you went, that's clearly next gen.
Yeah, and the amount that was on screen is impressive. Yeah,
So again, to be honest, the amount of AI that are on the screen is in Titanfall is still impressive. You're just very
you just don't really notice it.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're not
too busy. But that's what I mean about vehicles.
yeah.
It's like, so, okay, they've shown dropships, but really, sending infantry up against Titans, what military would really do that? You'd have to have vehicles, even just like personnel carriers for the grunts.
You know how one of the games is like a conquest, sort of hold the points deal.
Yeah,
Just thinking, a normal game of capture the flag would be entertaining.
no, a capture the flag game where the flag is sized only for Titans would be quite fun.
Yes.
So the only way you can capture it is by earning enough to summon your Titan.
Again, it's all room for growth. They could have some ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah.
the last Titan standing thing is already a bit
Oh yeah, that was quite fun.
a bit silly. I mean,
Yeah.
they could take that. I mean, they could go mental and just Titan tennis or something. I don't know.
No, come on, we're already seeing it. Titan Griffball.
Don't combine games, David.
Okay, some form of
That
Titan.
would imply that you have to
Sport.
give a giant mech a giant hammer. I mean,
No, you just give a giant mech a giant bomb that it can carry, which is obviously going to be a game type.
it's just going to be American Blood Bowl.
Yeah,
Now I'm thinking, the reason I said tennis is because of that repulsion shield.
true. Yeah,
You could have a block of buildings as the net.
that would limit your ability to use custom loadouts, though.
This is a ridiculous, silly game type I've made up in my head.
Yeah,
Okay,
it wouldn't surprise me though if they do think along ridiculous, silly lines.
they could always listen to this and steal my idea.
No, they won't. But
Obviously not.
no, it's
But if they do, I can come back to this video as proof and complain about it.
at which point they won't care.
At which point I won't care, to be honest. I'm just poking a little bit of fun at the internet there.
I think overall it was a very impressive demo, or beta, whatever you want to call it, and it has definitely made me want to get it.
Yes,
It hasn't made me want to buy the special edition in any way.
I would still like it.
Oh yeah, I would like it.
I can't.
It hasn't made me in any way think that I should get it though.
Oh no, I can't justify the price
No.
because I could spend that money on something more constructive.
Yeah.
But I made the compromise and I ordered the controller.
Yeah, I do kind of regret not ordering that.
Keep your eye out. It might pop back up. Never mind.
Yeah.
It definitely got me excited.
Yes, and it has
Whetted my
incredible
appetite.
potential.
Yes. It
I
will
just-
hopefully fill a significant portion of the gap between now and Destiny.
Yes.
Which again, is a game blind faith at this point.
Oh yeah. The most I've seen about that is some pictures every now and again on Facebook. Like they posted about a jet bike or whatever it was that they were talking about
That's
recently.
another game with another beta in
Yeah.
another year. Nah, it's this year, I die. But,
I was gonna say the Destiny betas this year.
right, so any closing comments? Even though that was quite a good sum up.
No, I will be getting it.
Oh, I did just remember there's something that kind of annoys me.
Yeah.
It's just for me. The logo Titanfall, they have the signature font with these two A's.
Yeah.
And the bottoms of the A's both point inwards. So the second one is technically flipped. In the
Yeah.
game, when it says Titan ready, the A's are the same way. I think they should have flipped the second one in ready to match the logo. That is me being really nitpicky and anal
Yeah, that is you being
regarding my.
incredibly pedantic.
It's the logo and font designer in me. But there we go.
I get what you mean, yeah, but no.
Hopefully, that's enough to annoy some other people though, now that I've said that.
Yeah.
Every time they're going to see it and they go, damn it.
I will say the one thing it has done is it has made me very interested in what the other Titans will play like. As you said, the Atlas is fun, but
It's clearly
I'm
the
quite
generic.
sure the-
It's clearly
yeah,
the generic
yeah.
Titan.
I'm quite sure the Ogre will fit my playstyle more, really.
Well, only a handful of weeks left. At the time of recording, there's like a day left on the beta. So
Is it really that short?
I believe so.
Oh.
I'll double check afterwards.
Yeah.
So there will probably be more Titanfall related videos from us. I'll be very interested to see how many of my 360 friends buy it for the 360 and then I can look at them and be disappointed with them.
You won't be that disappointed because you'll be able to see how different / bad it will look.
It's true, but I will get invites from certain individuals going, play this with me. And I'm like, no. I don't have it. I bought it on a different platform because it's better.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't really established this yet, but our videos are going to be very Xbox biased.
Oh yeah. Well, of course they are. Of basically the lot of us, I'm the only person that has anything like a gaming PC, and even that's a gaming laptop. So.
I acknowledge PC is good, but I don't want to sell my soul.
Admittedly, I have sunk far too many hours into Skyrim on the PC.
Okay, on that, a completely unrelated Titanfall topic of Skyrim, which, look out for, there will be Skyrim content at some point.
Will there?
Maybe there might even be Titanfall Skyrim crossover content. It depends. There might be alcohol involved, the buttons might be pressed.
Is there a mod for that?
In time,
Skyrim.
probably.
That would be impressive.
On that, yeah, optimistic, slightly worrying note, I'm going to say bye. David is not going to say bye because I'm going to cut him off.
Really? No.
Fine, go on.
No, you got me worried now. You're just going to cut me off right in the middle of something, aren't you?
I may have already cut us off and we might just be talking to thin air.
Yeah.
Actually, that was all a lie. This is still the recording.
Bye, everybody.
There you go.